Okay, people, as you can see, Dragon Ball Mysterious Rival Shenron is picking up in the ranks. 79 decks are built in Dragon Ball Super decks. Here again, the last meta leader, 13. It's like, it keeps jumping around, but like, even the next highest, Gogeta's 44, which is not bad. And like, even Son Gohan, the other wish leader, 20. Krillin's not even up there. This is some craze. I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about, well, for one, the starter deck, and two, my deck. Because I'm essentially using the starter deck, but just varying a few cards. The starter deck, as you can see, there are a lot of battle cards, but there are quite a lot of 0-drop extra cards. So, you know, we're getting some good stuff here. It's looking nice. Now, the main difference here between this deck and mine is the red added to the black. I took all the red out. So I'm going to quickly go through this deck, then go through mine. Okay, we have a vanilla Goku. They run 3 of those. They run a 2-drop Goku with burst 3, gains 5,000 if you drop 3 cards from your deck. Poor, if he's on the battlefield and you combo with him, you can search for a Yamcha. You have a 2-drop for 20k Yamcha that you can get for free if you combo with yeah, it plays it. You have Scheming Oolong. Hold up, my bad. Scheming Oolong, 2 for 15. If your leader card is Shenron and there is an Oolong's Wish in the drop area, draw 2 cards. So that combos over here with this extra card, which is 1. It has Desire in all areas. Your leader is Shenron. If your leader is Shenron, draw 1 card. Your opponent's battle card loses 5,000 for the duration of the turn. There's 1 in every color. 1 draws a card, untaps a mana, draws a card and rests a creature. They're all just very basic. He gives negative 5,000. And if you've got that in your drop area, you get Scheming Oolong. Draw 2 cards. So in Essential, for 3 mana you can draw 3 cards. It's a really good combo. Quite broken in a limited format. We just did the intro deck and the 4 boosters. And when everyone's either playing Shenron or Gogeta, man, he is good. Getting into some of these black cards, we have Bulma. Right? Bulma activates, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball from your deck and place in your drop area. Nowhere near as good as your leader. As your leader says, switch the card to rest mode, choose up to 2 Dragon Ball cards from your deck or life, and add them to your hand. Right? Then shuffle the areas you look through. If you have 7 cards in the graveyard, you can... If you have 7 Dragon Balls in your graveyard, you can awaken him. The difference being, Bulma puts it straight to the graveyard. You don't get the advantage of drawing a card from the Dragon Ball. Going over here, your Dragon Ball. It just says Dragon Ball on the card. It's not actually going for the title, it's going for the keyword. And it says activate main. If your leader is a Shenron card, draw 1 card. That's all it does. So you can play 7 of them, draw 7 cards, and then awaken this guy. His next ability says, this card. So yeah, he says you can't attack. Once per turn, choose 1. Draw a card. Choose 1 desire card in your hand with an energy cost less than or equal to your current energy and activate its main skill. And for all reference, this does not mean you show the card, activate it, put it back in your hand. You must play the card. It's just saying you can play the card for free. That's it. Then it says remove 7 Dragon Balls from your drop area from the game. If you do so, choose 1 of your battle cards against 10,000 and triple attack for the duration of the turn. Then flip him over at the end of your turn. So once you've used this, you can't. He loses his flip and he can't do anything. Shenron's the only wish leader that can't attack, so that when you flip him over, he is genuinely useless. But it's so much, so much more than the others in that regard with the triple attack, that you can drop that on a 20k with double strike, swing in for 30k, double strike 3 times. So it's a good leader. We also have Kami Global Unifer. He has Deflect. When you play him, draw a card. You can choose pay 2. Your opponent has 4 or more battle cards in play. Choose all of your. Sorry, it's really hard to read. So if they have 4 more battle cards in play, right, and you've paid the 2, choose all of your and your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 4 or less, ignoring barrier, and KO them. So it does affect you as well, but when you look at the deck, there ain't no 4-drops. They ain't there. So in red, you're fine with this guy, but he does KO all high drops. It's decent. I played it once in the 4 matches I played. Mostly just dropped him as an energy or used him as a boost. Okay, we have 2 for Temporal Rescue, Trunks, 10k, Super Combo. When you combo with this card, if your leader is black, draw 1 card. Pretty straightforward. I do not like the new set 5 thing. It's not I don't like it, I don't really get why they did it. Before you needed 4 or less life, and you gained a 10k boost for a super combo. Now it's just 0 for 10k, not 0 for 0k. So 0 for 10k, if you use black, draw a card. There's no if you have 4 or less life. Trash. Anyway, but you do need the Sparkling 5. I get that. I do get that. Vegeta, Return from Darkness. 3 for 19k critical. That's practically it. The other ability is kind of no-show. It's auto for 5 burst, right? So when you place, you must place 5 cards on the top of your deck to your drop area to activate the skill, right? But then again, if the circumstance is right, this can be an amazing card against like Universe 7. It says, when you play this card, if your opponent has 11 or more cards in hand, your opponent chooses cards from their hand and sends them to the warp until they have 10 cards in hand. And I've played against Frieza Universe 7. The guy had 24 cards in hand. It was ridiculous. If I dropped one of these, gone. It still got 10 cards in hand, so it's still an effective hand. It just stabilizes. I run 2 of them. Well, the deck runs 2 of them, I should say. You have Dimensional Warrior Son Goku, which is where you throw your Shenron ability, the ultimate, we'll call it. 4 for 20k, double strike. Barrier. Auto Sparking 7. Activate a skill if you have 7 or more cards in your drop area. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to its owner's warp. Pretty neat. It's a nice little card. It couldn't kill other Gokus, other Dimensional Warrior Gokus, but if you're playing the Gogeta deck against it, it's pretty good. It's great. This, my friends, is amazing. Shenron, Figure of Majesty. It cannot attack, 4 for 20, but cannot attack. Activate main once per turn, Sparkling 5. So you get to draw once per turn in your main phase if you have 5 cards in the graveyard. It says, draw 1 card and choose one. Choose up to 2 energies and switch them to active mode. Choose 1 battle card with an energy cost of 2 or less from your drop area and play it. Or choose your leader or one of your battle cards and he gains 5,000 critical for the duration of the turn. You cannot choose your leader or you can choose your leader in this scenario, but it can't attack. You'd only do that if you're trying to stop it from being killed. but it's in your turn, so that doesn't make any sense. But it's a very good boost card. But most of the time, I would go like, oh, it's a turn 4, right? I'll play this guy, untap 2 mana, play Oolong, Scheming Oolong for the 2 mana. Or I'll end up playing Goku and then using the Shenron Desire ability on the other side, this guy's second ability, to play this. And I'll explain very shortly how that works. We have the Dragon Balls in our extra. We have Burst Power, which is counter the attack. If your leader is black, negate the attack, choose up to 1 black card from your drop area, or warp, with an energy cost of 1 and add it to your hand. So what you're really saying there is, you either taken your Kami, or your Dragon Ball Seeker. You're just getting a free, once he's already awakened, you're just getting a free combo card. That's it. It also says permanent Sparkling 5. You can activate this counter from your hand by adding 1 card from your life to your hand instead of paying its cost. It's not super great, but if someone's doing double strike and you don't have mana open, it is so worth. So it's a good card all around. This is the broken card in the deck. Right? You can activate Desire cards from your graveyard, right? Excellent. You see what I'm seeing here? World Peace. Look at it. It's crazy. So World Peace has, this card has Desire in all areas. Your leader, if your leader card is Shenron, choose 1 battle card from your drop area with an energy cost less to or equal than your current energy, and play it. So the idea is, throw this guy down for 4 mana, activate a Desire card for free, then you activate World Peace, and you throw down the Shenron. It's that simple. I've actually had really good combos around that as well, where it's like, I had this guy down on the field, and I went to attack, and I boosted with the Shenron, this guy, and the guy I was playing was like, why would you do that? Is that only 8,000? I'm like, yes. He's like, I'm 15. I'm like, cool, it fizzles. I put it in my graveyard. Next minute, I activate Shenron to play World Peace, throw down this guy from the graveyard. Now I play him with the World Peace Desire effect, untap 2 mana, and play Scheming Oolong to draw 2 cards. Awesome. Okay, moving quickly onto mine. As you can see, this is all the same. We got the Kami, we got the Temper. We only have 1 Vegeta in the deck. We have 2 of those, 2 of those, Dragon Ball 7, Burst Power 7, 4 sorry, and 4 World Peace. Exactly the same. We're getting into it. We're using yellow instead of red. We have Dragon Ball Seeker sub on. It's 1. When you play it, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball from your deck and add it to your hand. Strictly better bomber, but it's in a color. Frieza, Revenge in Motion. Place this card in the drop area, draw 1 card, then place 1 Frieza with an energy cost of 4 or less from your deck into your drop area. Awesome, because we have World Peace and Shenron Awaken Desire ability. Enough said on that. We have Clan of Terror Mecha Frieza 4, which is 4 for 20, double strike. When you play this card, opponent reveals their hand. They choose 1 battle card, you choose 1 battle card, and they get to play it in rest mode. It's more for like pulling out, super combos, or, these free Huns, or anything they're going to combo with this turn to try and win them the game. Any of those negates that are also creatures, anything like that, just anything that can win the game. Mecha Frieza, the returning tyrant, 4 for 15, dual attack. When you play the card, choose 1 card from your hand and drop it. If you do so, choose 2 of your opponent's rest cards and KO it. Then this card gains double strike. That's a winner. That's like a winning move. The only other Oh no, we got the extra cards. Sorry, I was gonna mention the black card, but we'll get there. Bad ring laser, you'll know. Counter, counter. Place 1 yellow card from your hand in the drop area. Negate the counter. Very simple. Personal ambition. 1 mana for permanent has desire in all areas. If your leader is Shenron card, draw 1 card, and then place 1 energy, untap 1 energy. It's the exact same as Oolong's Wish, but untapping instead of negging. Now, you remember this boy? Draw 1, untap 2, play a 2-drop, or 5k critical. Now you have Shenron Wish Granter for 5. It's permanent Sparkling 7, not Sparkling 5. And you get to activate 1. Well, you get to draw 2 cards. You get to draw 2 cards and choose 1. Choose up to 4 cards. Choose up to 4 of your energy and switch it to active mode. Sorry. Choose 1 of your battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less from the drop area and play it instead of 2. And then you've got choose 1 leader or battle card and it gains 15,000 and triple strike for the duration of the turn. Crazy. So crazy. It is. I like this card, I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed my Freezer. It's like mid-range, I guess. But yeah, I liked it. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more of this, yeah, definitely give me a heads up, because I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to doing more of this. The site looks awesome. The decks look awesome. And note, the link to this site and to my decks are going to be in the description to my videos and on my Facebook page. So you should check out my Facebook page, Card Capital. And yeah, you should tell me what you think about these and what you want me to do next. Goodbye.